Pine Crest Athletics, tremendous sports and academic program as well. Athletic Director Jeff Johnson, thank you so much. We're here at the Charles F. Dodge City Center in Pembroke Pines because the Silver Knight Awards and the Sports Awards for the Miami Herald were done virtually. So today's a distribution day, so you all can come, athletes, ADs, coaches, assistant ADs, to pick up the awards. We're doing this all in one day, getting it all done. Pine Crest Athletics, I see a ton of awards for Pine Crest sports. Tell us about the year for Pine Crest Athletics.
It was an exceptional year. You know, we going into a pandemic year, obviously there's adversity that everyone faces, but we strived through it this year, really, and it's a credit to our student athletes and our coaches. You know, our student athletes are just tremendous, and I think I've told a million people by now, but in the history of the school, we've won no more than 2 state championships in 1 year. In the last 2 years, we've won 7. And that's just a credit to our culture, our students, our student athletes, and just our whole community. Our coaches take pride in what they do, and I'm just so proud of the year that we've had.
What does make Pine Crest such a good program athletically and academically?
Well, I appreciate the question because honestly, I feel like we do things the right way. You know, it's academics first. It always has been. It always will be, and that's what our students take pride in. And then secondly, we teach character. I mean, that's what our student athletes are all about. It's character building. It's those life lessons and teachable moments that what sports are all about. And then ultimately, if you do things the right way and you improve and you put your efforts onto the fields, the courts, and in and out of the water, then you'll see success. And we've been fortunate to see a lot of success this year.
A lot of success, and not just this year, years past as well. What can you say about receiving recognition? The Miami Herald does their Silver Knight and their sports awards, all Broward, first team, players of the years, coaches of the years, academic awards, special awards.
Right.
Just having the kids and the coaches and the schools be recognized.
Well, we can't thank the Miami Herald enough. You know, that the recognition that the Miami Herald brings to both our school and our student athletes is second to none, and we appreciate the awards and the recognition because ultimately when you do have success, it is nice to be recognized, and our student athletes love to be recognized like everyone, and so do our coaches, and it's a credit to the Miami Herald for putting on events like this that we really appreciate, and we'll be long-standing members as long as we continue to have the success we've had.
Navigating through this whole pandemic, what has that been like for athletics and the school?
Yeah, you know, the adversity that not just the school and the administration and our athletic department has had, but the students themselves. You know, I'm very close colleagues with a lot of other athletic directors, and we're all in the same boat. And there is comfort to know that we're all going through it together. And there's no question that the logistics just to put on one game is really difficult, let alone to put on an entire season and then to go through the whole quarantining process if a team should be so unlucky. It's been challenging at many different levels at many different times, but we've strived through it, and I think it's a credit to all of the community of Pine Crest, you know, from our administration down to the student athletes and their families. We really cannot be more appreciative of their support.
And it's interesting because it does go from the top all the way to almost the top,
right.
or the lower top, from
That's
the top
right.
to the lower
That's
top.
right. That's right.
But it is just a lot of community and a lot of support, a lot of alumni as well. What have you liked about Pine Crest and what it strives for and the goals for the future?
Right, no, absolutely. From our president, Dr. Dana Markham, down, you know, we just have a culture about us where we want to do things the right way. We want to be a family as well as a community. And we basically want to operate with the students' best interests at hand. I mean, that's what we always start with, is basically if we're doing right by the students, then overall that's what your mission and your philosophy and your goal for a school should be, is basically education and their curriculum in the fine arts and the extracurriculars such as athletics as well.
And when you talk about that, academics, and seeing so many kids from Pine Crest be able to get those scholarships, go on to college, whether it's for athletics or something else, maybe they're not going to be participating in athletics anymore, but still academically, SATs, ACTs, they're able to do very well. The program academically is so strong. Does that even mean more than winning a state championship?
It really does. You know, our reputation as one of the premier academic institutions in the country really is something that we all take pride in, even from an athletic department standpoint or the fine arts standpoint. Our college counseling department does a tremendous job. Our head of the upper school runs a great department. and just culturally what we stand for in terms of our academic reputation. We really fulfill that role within the community, within the state, quite honestly. And it's nice because right now the school is really thriving, both from an academic standpoint as well as an athletic standpoint.
Thank you so much for taking the time. All the best to Pine Crest in the future.
Thank you very much.